In our first reading, we see what's really summarized throughout the entirety of sacred scripture, really of all of history and each of our lives. And that is that God who made us likes to make us again. God made us from nothing. And when we say a joyful yes to God, God can make us from nothing. He can bring us back from what seems like the most hopeless situation. Today we see not the time when we were slaves in Egypt and God saved us. We see the time when we were exiles in Babylon, in the Babylonian Empire, and we had been utterly destroyed as a people. And we see one of those captives in the fire, in the fiery furnace, being decimated. And yet he's full of hope. He knows that God who made us from nothing can save us. And indeed, the entire summary of everything is when we think there's no hope, if we reach out to the true and living God, there is abundant hope. Part of the mystery of how this all works out is recorded today in this gospel we read from Matthew, where we see Peter wondering how much he should forgive. And we know the answer. We should forgive from the heart again and again in dramatic ways. Just like our relationship with God and our very life itself can be made again and again and renewed again and again, and God delights in doing that, so are we called to have that same attitude towards others, an attitude of always joyfully wanting to bring about reconciliation, no matter how hard it might be, no matter how hopeless it might seem.